So hello there guys and welcome back to another update by Ready Steady Crypto. So it's been a while, but we've been up to a lot in the meantime. We've been trying to create a lot of educational content for you guys. It's going to be displayed right now here on a quick run through in our website. Everything that we've got is available directly in our Discord, but as a member you'll be able to go directly to our website and be able to download any of the ebooks that you can see right now on screen. We have chapters 1 to 12 on the advanced ebook section. We also have ebooks on how to fully use TradingView, how to use Binance, how to guide yourself through cryptocurrency, and also the staking handbooks. All these are available either at a fixed price via the website, or if you want in the digital copy, you can go to the Discord and everything's available in there. We're also hosting face-to-face classes right now, and face-to-face classes are happening right now in Australia in Waterloo. These are a maximum capped of 22 people at a time, and we are currently into our 5th week as we stand right now. So if you like the content and you like what we do, slap a like on it, help us generate the algorithms, and jump inside the free Discord, because there's a lot of content that we're posting right now, and a lot of time should be given into education and also understanding the markets, because crypto's not over, and I'm going to show you exactly where I think Bitcoin's headed in the coming weeks. So right away we'll jump straight over to the trading view where I'll show you my analysis. So looking here at Bitcoin, there's a number of things that we can actually see. Now, I personally do believe that Bitcoin will dip below $20,000 again. It did go down all the way to $17,000 about a week and a half ago. I know some people caught some fantastic longs there in our Discord, which I'm going to show you right now. So here's just one of our members who managed to get 254% when it actually went all the way down to 17. We've had some feedback off him, and he's actually guided it through the ebooks, give him that extra little bit of knowledge that he couldn't find anywhere else. This is what helped him place the trades, and as a result of that, by just using what it is that we recommend, he actually profited over $6,500, and I believe that trade is still actually going. I'm not sure if he's taken profit or not. This was of a 5x leverage, and he was only using 3% risk of his balance. Now, this is what we teach people time and time again, and this is something that you can get if you join the Discord. One of our other members actually placed a trade on Hector DAO, which is now Hector Finance, should I say, but this guy's actually over 60% in profit in the time that he's placed his trade inside Hector, and this is his profit and loss there. So guys, the Discord is booming. If you do pay attention, there is a lot to be gained, but you do have to be part of it. You do have to engage in there to find all these little gems that we do talk about. So turning your attention right back over to TradingView, as we're all quite commonly aware that there's a different set of strategies that you can use when it comes to trading. Now, one of the most common strategies that there is to use is the break and the retest, right? So if you look at things, and we all know the famous saying in trading, if in doubt, zoom out. So that's what I've done. Right now I'm looking at the weekly time frame, and I've zoomed right out, and I'm going to give you what it is that I'm looking at and where I think Bitcoin could potentially go. Now, I did just say that, you know, we might go back down to the 17k area. Me, myself, I'm expecting a big wick off all the way down to 13. But just in case that doesn't happen, here's my scenario for a long at these given points. So if you're looking back in 2017, you could see that Bitcoin found support here at $20,000, 19,000, give or take. This is where we found support, and then we ended up into a bear market for the next couple of years. This is where we had COVID, right? So as we've come back down to test all-time highs, we actually broke with some ferociousness the all-time highs of 2017. This happened after COVID. This is when the Fed was printing billions in stimulus relief, let's say. And this is when a lot of money got pumped into the markets, into the stock markets, and everything got propped up just after COVID. Now, even though we had an exponential growth over the course of 2021, we did dump all the way back down to the middle of 2021 in the May, June, July area. Then we had another run to the all-time highs, which saw us topping out at 68,000, and then we had a big sell-off then, which brings us to today's date. Now, zooming out on a bigger time frame, it should have been quite apparent what was going to happen. We was very overextended here on the RSI, and you can see now clear as day that the RSI has been trending downwards, as has the MACD, and so has price action as we tipped off through December. The break and the retest, what I've just been talking about, this is the break. And this, in a sense, is the retest. So on a bigger time frame, the break and the retest looking very, very appetizing. I am going to be placing quite a lot of trades here. I am going to be scalping a little bit here as well. There's 5 things that I want to talk to you about right now. So first of all, we've got Bitcoin. Then we have Ethereum, currently sat in the same place. One of my favorites is Phantom. So Phantom is something that I've been pumping a lot of money into, and I've actually been buying down at this level here at 20k with an expectation that it will go down to 15 cents at some point. But Phantom's a very good project, and I'll just take these off for now so you can see. But we're just starting to ease off on the MACD on the weekly time frame, looking good. If Bitcoin gets a kick from where it is, this also will look good. But Phantom is a 11x from where it sits right here. Now, I've been involved in Phantom since all the way down here at 2 cents, right? I kid you not. I actually sold it round about $1, $1.10. Never actually got back into it on this bit of a dip, but I am not letting it pass through my fingers this time, I can assure you of that. So Phantom right now trading underneath 30 cents. I think that this is a good time to start dollar cost averaging down, or I'm personally dollar cost averaging down. That's not financial advice. But this is going to be an easy 11x back to all-time highs, and I fully anticipate Phantom's going to be around about $10 a coin come next bull run. Now, not financial advice, but it's a very, very good possibility that this is going to happen. Next on my hit list, we have VeChain. So VeChain, once again, found support currently back as it has down at these 2021 levels. VeChain's just partnered with the UFC, so UFC is quite big in its own rights. Now, with VeChain being an official partner of the UFC, we can expect good things for that to happen. It's going to be plastered all around, just like Crypto.com is, and this is where I see VeChain possibly taking out or making gains all the way up to 2023. It's going to pass 28 cents at its current all-time high. So that's another one to look out for, what I'm actually stocking up on now. The next two I'm going to give to you are direct competitors with each other. So first we have Runn. Runn I've been actually trading since back down here on this little bit of a descending wedge where we managed to get, I think it was a 3x, I believe, 2.5x, back up to the top of this structure. Now, as prices come all the way back down, we've been looking to buying it back at $2.50. Price is currently sat down here just under $2, but it is a good buy. Runn is something that I am anticipating being a 3.5x back up to this structure in the coming time if Bitcoin does start to have a kick. This now brings me to Route. Route's a direct competitor of Runn, and given what we've seen on Runn and where we actually sat right now, it looks like a perfect opportunity to buy. So once again, I'm actually dollar cost averaging into these positions, and I'm buying a bit of these every week. This isn't financial advice, and I could go through the list of a lot more that it is that I'm looking at, but initially, this is where my mind is. There are the 5-6 things that I'm kind of looking at heavily right now. But if you look at my analysis, like I keep saying, this is just a break and a retest structure of the 2017 all-time highs, which leads me to believe that given the RSI is very, very oversold, the MACD is very overextended in the oversold region, we could be looking at a number of weeks before we start this bull run, providing we stay above these levels. If we don't stay above these levels, I've got bad news for us, because we are going to drop, and we are going to drop very fast. Bitcoin 2017 peaked at 20k, as we've just talked about. Then it had a 364-day drop until it actually bottomed out all the way at 3,014 cents. Now, once it bottomed out after 340 days, it then had another 357 days until it basically closed the end of the year. It did hit a high of $13,000, and then obviously COVID took us back down. But you can see a pattern emerging here. So we've had 364 days, 357 days, 371 days. This was when the bull run kicked in. Then we've got another 336 days until the all-time highs from this year to date. Now, if you take from the all-time highs, 370 days, it gives us, if the same thing applies, 85% drop off in price as we had here. So 85% drop off from the top to the bottom. And this has happened numerous times, once again and again through the market. An 85% drop off actually takes us just down here to $13,000. Now, will $13,000 be the bottom, or are we currently sat at the bottom right now? It's still hard to tell, but this break and this retest structure does give me great confidence that we aren't over. We could still see a relief rally all the way back up to $24,000, being the next area of resistance that we're currently being trapped underneath. But if moving averages are anything to go by, we have some immediate resistance at 22,300. So I am kind of expecting a rejection at this moving average. I've just placed a short, so here's my short position right now. My entry, I've been in this for well, I got in this morning, in this morning's analysis. The trade isn't in mad profit, as you can see, but going off what I've told you, I am expecting downside for the rest of this week. Even though that the markets are looking quite green right now, we've got Phantom up at 3.2%, VeChain up at 3%, Runn and Round up at 1%, and Bitcoin just sitting above 0.5%. So this said, where's it leave us for the rest of the day? Well, with the oceanic markets and the Australian markets opening from 10 o'clock this morning, we could see some more volatility happening around 4 to 5 o'clock this afternoon, which is when the rest of the world's going to wake up and start to apply their strategy to what's actually happening on the markets. I'm pretty sure that we've got some more inflation data coming out later on this month. It does look to be that we are settling a little bit, even though we had an interest rate hike of 0.75%, which was severe on the markets and caused this capitulation candle all the way down here, taking us all the way down to $17,000. So that's my analysis on Bitcoin. I am keeping up to date in the Discord, so if you are a member and you do want to be included into what's happening on a day-to-day basis, guys, get inside the free Discord, jump inside the paid Discord if you want some direct trading commentary. But that's what we do, that's what we're about, and I'm going to be bringing you some more detailed videos throughout the rest of the week. So look, I'd like you to leave a comment in the section and let me know your thoughts, because it does go a long way and it boosts the algorithms. And that's it for now, guys, so ciao for now.